Today I'm going to show you how to make these really pretty paper framed wall art from really cheap materials that I found at the Dollar Tree. For this project you are going to need scissors, a pen, a cutting blade or box cutter, a ruler, and a cutting mat. These are some bags that I found at the Dollar Tree and I thought they were absolutely beautiful. I also picked up some black and white poster board. That's what I used for this one. You are going to cut down the side of the bag to open it up. Put it on the other side so you can see better. To make this art, we are going to cut a 5.5-inch square. To make your life easier, I recommend using a box cutter or razor and a straight edge. Also make sure you have a cutting board or a piece of cardboard under your paper to protect your work surface. Okay, so this is what we have. Aren't they beautiful? I think those are just amazing. For the next part of our project, we're going to make the frame. This is some poster board that I also picked up from the Dollar Tree. The size that we're going to use for these smaller frames is a 9-inch square. Next, we're going to mark the intervals for where we're going to fold. For this frame, what I did is I measured out from the edge 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, and 1/2 inch. You're going to do this on every side all the way around your paper. Next, you're going to draw lines connecting the dots. Go ahead and push really hard with your pen. You're going to make a fold line so that when you fold these lines, they're more crisp. So when you're drawing these lines, you're not going to draw a line for the last ones. You're going to make 5 dots, but only 4 lines. This is what your paper should now look like. You should have 4 lines on each side and 1 unused dot. Put your ruler on those 2 dots that we did not connect a line for, and you're only going to draw right there. Okay, the next lines we're going to draw is going to be from the tip corner here to this corner here, and from this corner here to this corner here. So this is what your corner should now look like, and you're going to go ahead and do that for all 4 corners. So I have drawn all 4 corners. We are going to now cut out a section. So I'll go ahead and color it in for you real quick, the areas that we're going to cut. You can use scissors if you find it easier. I personally find that precision means everything in this step, so I recommend using a box cutter and a ruler. So this is what your corner should look like now. You're going to cut out the other 3 corners. When you have finished cutting out all of your corners, this is what it should look like, and we are ready to start folding. Go ahead and fold on the line where we drew. Hopefully you pressed really hard with your pencil or pen when you were drawing these lines. If not, you can go back over it with an embossing tool just to make the mark a little bit deeper, and that'll really help you get crisp, clean folds. Another tip that I have for you to help you with folding your lines is to use a ruler, and you're going to go ahead and put it a little bit above where your line is and use your ruler to help you get nice crisp folds. So when you're done, you're going to have this little roll here. Okay, once all of your lines have been folded, you can go ahead and assemble your picture frame. If you have double stick tape, now is the time to use it. Put a couple pieces in the middle, hold our art in place. I don't really recommend glue because it will make your picture wrinkle. Okay, and then now you just go ahead and pick one that you want, like this one. Centered in there, press it on down. To assemble your picture, you're going to fold your frame edge, and you're going to slide the corner pieces together. It's going to take a little bit of practice. It definitely would help if you had more than 2 hands. And that's it. Your picture is done. Beautiful. If you want to go ahead and make it permanent, you can take your double stick tape and go around the edges. Double stick tape is not required to get this to stay. Tape can help it stay better. If you travel a lot, it might be better if you don't put tape because you can unfold them and lay them flat and ship them really easily that way. I think this art is perfect for a skinny little wall that you don't really know what else to do with. I love stacking them in sets of 3 on the diamond. Also, you're not restricted to white frames. I simply used white so it was easier for you to see what you were doing. I've also made them with black frames. And if you use poster board, you're not restricted to a simple 9-inch frame. You can make them as big as you want. Here I've used an 11-inch square with the same frame ratios of a 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch. And I've added a nice border in here, so it looks really nice. So those are some of my ideas for you.
Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I really hope you found this video helpful and interesting, and please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. That is so appreciated, and you can also check out my channel for all kinds of other how-to tutorial videos. See you next time!